Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, in this particular video of WordPress series, we will understand how you can add an event calendar on your WordPress website in order to show various upcoming or ongoing events for your audience so that they can see that, okay, in which month, which event is scheduled and what are the details. And if they want to register, then how can they enroll themselves in that particular event. That is the agenda for this video. So stay tuned, watch the video till then, and let me tell you how to achieve this functionality without any paid plugin required. So in order to have this functionality, you should have two plugins. So first plugin is Elementor and second plugin is Essential Add-ons for Elementor. So first, Elementor widget is one of the most popular page builders for WordPress website nowadays with over millions of active installation, and it makes the entire creation of WordPress website very easy just by using drag and drop inbuilt feature of Elementor plugin. So just search for Elementor, in the search bar, and once you search for Elementor, you will see two plugins, that is Elementor Page Builder and the second one is Essential Add-ons for Elementor. Make sure that you install both this plugin and activate. I have all these plugins, two plugins activated already, so I'll just go further. Once you installed and activated both this plugin, you will see an option called Essential Add-ons on the left hand side. Just click on this, and once you are on it, just click on Elements, and on the right hand side, enable all elements. Make sure all the widgets or elements are available and enabled in this particular element, in this particular plugin, so that you can use it. Once you enable all of them, just click on Save Settings, and once the settings are saved, now let's go to the WordPress website and choose the page where you want to add this event calendar. So for example, I want to add on the About Us page so that people can visit us. And now if I want to add it, click on Edit with Elementor. And since we have added an add-on plugin, so now there will be more widgets available apart from the Elementor widget. So I'll just scroll down and I want to add it here in the last. So for that, I'll just click on plus icon, flex box, individual flex box, and from here I will search for event. So you can see event calendar. This is not a part of Elementor widget. It is a part of Essential add-on, that is EA. Now just drag and drop it like this, and you can see that the date is by default there. Now you can customize this calendar. For sure the current month is there, but now you can change it. So for example, source is manual, or you can say Google Calendar. You can import from Google, so by default the dates will be automatically, and the days, everything will be there. Or maybe if you go the events calendar, you can do that. So there are 2 to 3 formats available. The by default the best one is the Google, because it will show the updated version of calendar with all the dates properly inserted already. Layout is calendar. You can go with the table as well. So table layout is like this. So if you want to show only the relevant event information only and not the entire calendar, then you can go with the table information. Or the other option is calendar, that how the calendar will look like. This is the calendar, and for example, let's say you have an event of 18 for example, then on the 18 it will show the details. So let me show you both the things. So for example, we have a calendar layout, and now let's go to the, let me select it once again, yes. And now let's go to the Google Calendar. Of course, if you are using Google Calendar, then you can integrate the API ID and everything. If you don't want to do that, don't worry, not a problem. Go to calendar. Now by default the language is English. You can change the language according to you. 24 hours time format, yes, I want to show it. Default view, that is month, or you want to do it in a week, or maybe you want to do it in a day, but the by default the best way is got a month. Start date, of course, custom date or the current date. You can start the calendar from current date, then the calendar will look like this, but you can do with the current date only. First day of week, Sunday, yes. Hide event details link, no, I don't want to hide it. Hide old events, no. Event details tag, yes. Event limit to 3 or 4, that is up to date. Pop-up date format December 31st, not a problem. Random background color, no. I don't want to give a random background color. Event background color, yes, that will be a different event text, and this you can change according to your need. Now calendar table heading format default, that is okay. And now let's go to the data cache setting. Now if you see, since we are using a Google Calendar, so what you can do, you can create events in a Google Calendar and then fetch it. But if you don't want to use Google Calendar, come back here, and instead of calendar Google, let's say custom or manual, right? And now I can add the events here. So you can say the event title. So for example, I have an event of, let's say, annual celebration, New Year celebration, for example. So I'll say New Year celebration. This is the event name. And event link. So for example, if you are offering any ticket or any form to be filled, you can add it. Event redirect to event link, yes. All day. Event timing, that is all day, no, this is not all day. Start date is of course the 31st, and when it will start, let's say it will start at 8 p.m. and end will be of course 31. It will be 12 or maybe 11, or not 11, let's say 2 a.m. on the 1st of January. Of course, the party will go on after 12th, or after 12 o'clock as well. Event background and everything is there. And now let's scroll down, and as you can see here, the celebration, the calendar is there, and I can see on the 31st there is a New Year celebration. And once, let's say, I publish this change, and let's review the changes, how this will look like to the user. Scroll down, and once you scroll down, here is the event. Now if I click on this, you can see that pop-up is there, New Year celebration, the event details, you can add it. So that's how the calendar will look like. And of course I can add the event details here in the content section. But let's say if you want to show only the events, not the entire calendar, so just go for the table layout. And once you change to the table layout, now this table will only show the events and not the entire calendar. So let me just publish it again. If I come back to the preview window again, you can see now the table will only show the events which are there in the month of maybe January, or the upcoming event. So you can see the New Year celebration, 31st is the time and date, and you can also add description. You can also search for the event, whatever events are there upcoming in your organization. So that's how you can add an event calendar using, I think, manual approach, or maybe directly you can integrate the Google Calendar if you don't want to update again and again here. So what is the advantage of having a Google Calendar? You can customize the Google Calendar according to your need. You can just integrate it, and once you make the changes in your Google Calendar, it will automatically reflect on your WordPress website. So you are not supposed to log into a WordPress website again and again and make the changes. It will directly fetch from the Google Calendar. So that's how you can add an event calendar on your WordPress website without any problem, step by step. So guys, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.